Okay, hey guys. Now I'll be discussing problem B from Codeforce's Global Round 9. So in this question, you're given a grid of n rows and n columns, and each cell is having a non-negative integer written on it. Okay. Now, if a number is k such that k is greater than 0, then it should have exactly k of its neighboring cells having a number greater than 0 written on them. Okay, right. And what you're allowed to do is that you can take any number in any of the position in the grid, and you can just increase it by one, है ना? And you can apply this operation any number of times you want, right? So if all these conditions are satisfied, then your your grid will be a good grid, है ना? Okay. And two cells are called neighboring if they have a common edge. For example, I made this for this asterisk. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are your adjacent cells, or you can say neighboring cells. Okay, right. So it's a n into m grid, and you're having t test cases, and you will be given all the integers in the grid, all the elements of the grid basically. Okay. And if it is not possible to make it good, then you can simply print no, otherwise you print yes and the answer. Acha. First of all, you will be thinking of the, if you are thinking of the name approach, then I'll tell you that it will go very tough, and matlab, it's very complicated also, you know. You might be using recursion or something, but it will go very complicated. So uh, let's think in this direction that okay, suppose having a 4 into 4 grid. Now I'll assume all my numbers to be positive. That is the first and very important assumption. I'll assume all my numbers to be positive. If I assume so, then what will happen is this will have two neighbors, है ना? And both of its neighbors will be positive, है ना? So its value will be 2. So this will happen for all my corners, like for this one, this corner, this corner, and this corner. My number of positive values will be the number of neighbors that a number is having and a cell is having basically, है ना? So for this one and this one, we have two neighbors. ठीक है? Now for these kind of cells, like the ones present on the boundary but not on the corners, है excluding the corners, for this one, for these two, for these two, and for these two, we have three neighbors each, है ना? For all of them we are having three neighbors. And for rest of the middle elements, sorry, for rest of the middle elements, something like this and this, we have four neighbors, है ना? You can see here, like if a element is present in between, it is having four neighbors. ठीक है? So it is simple that I'll make an array, extra array, grid of B, a grid by the name B. I'll show you the code. Okay, I'll make a grid B. And what I'll do there is I'll fill the middle ones with 4. Okay, I'll fill the corner ones with 2, and the rest of the boundary I'll fill it with 3. है ना? So that will be my ideal answer for every case. ठीक है? Now, what when will this condition arise of printing no? See, as you can see that a of I of j can be like 10 to power 9 also. So you can say that there are maximum of some number of valid neighbors each of the cell is having. So if it is crossing that valid neighbor's value, it will be false, because I can only add one to the number. One to each element. I can't subtract anything from it. है ना? For example, in this case, you can see this case. Okay, in this case, my ideal answer should be 2, 2, 2, and 2, right? Because everyone will have two neighbors. But here you can see that a 3 is present. So the answer for this should be no. Okay, so let's see how to make this kind of an array. Here I've done simple thing. of making this kind of an array. And here I'll check that if any of the element of a of I is greater than my resulting array, then it will be a no, otherwise yes, and print the answer. Let's test it with the test case. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can match it here. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, and it seems to be the correct pattern. Okay, so I'll be sharing my accepted code with you. So thank you. If you liked it, then share it with your friends.